I thought I was playing a practical joke on my wife by putting Dance Monkey for her ringtone. And she's like, I really like that song. And I'm like, what?
You done played yourself, Biddle.
No, it goes up all the time and she starts dancing. And I'm like, I could deal with this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have a really hard time telling D12s apart from D20s.
So it's really easy to tell them apart when you go to D&D Beyond.
Yeah, this is not as fun.
It's not as fun. Physical dice for the win. By the way, Dance Monkey, you've got to go to the Leo version and hear the metal version. It like kills the original. It is so.
Dude, that'd be great.
Dude, like I'll have to send you the link. It's freaking phenomenal.
Oh no, I know Leo.
Okay,
I'll go get him.
His version, like I even played it for my 21-year-old daughter, and she's like, that's way better than the original, and I don't even like metal music. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
He makes everything better.
He does. He just did Paula Abdul's stand-up, which is like weird to listen to. But anyways, hello. Welcome back. It's Monday.
It's the time to die.
Oh, come on. Nobody die, because there's so much good stuff coming. We're gonna have a good time. Let's just focus on the good time and just the sheer paranoia of the group, which I enjoy on such a great level. So thank you for joining us tonight, and here we go. We are going to get started.
Can we call this episode Thalassophobia?
Thalassophobia. You win. You win. That's the name of the episode now. So, okay, where we left off, the party ventured off into the deep sea, and after searching various grounds and running into a few creatures of the deep, they fought their way and found a cave linked into the side of what looked like a coral mountain. Entering the cave of bioluminescent seaweed and algae about, they ran into their first encounter of some fish-like creatures and sharks, and worked their way into the entrance of the temple, where they stepped out of the water into fresh air again, a welcome relief to a very wet Minotaur. And that's where we are tonight. What would you like to do?
I want to go examine one of the statues, one on the top.
I'll go over to the bottom one.
Okay.
I'm going to go collect the heads of the creatures that we just killed.
That's exactly what I was going to do.
Oh, there's heads.
Okay, so Namori and Grayson, you kind of go together out that way, and there were 4 heads. So you take some time and remove those. They didn't need them anymore. You do notice that these creatures did not revert to any other type of form. They stayed in their fish-like forms. You venture that these are probably different than what you ran into at the fort. Blaylock, you walk up to the statue to the north and kind of look it over. It's very well made. It looks like kind of a woman that's been underwater. The hair's kind of floating and flowing throughout. Kind of a calm, restful, peaceful face. Dressed in a long tunic that goes down along the base, and you can see her face, one leg kind of raised slightly, and just a blank expression. Zormir, you see the exact same thing. The statues are identical.
I'm gonna start just poking and prodding at it, see if any bit of it moves.
Okay. So you push on it and just kind of generally feel around for something, and you notice it's not dusty. It's very well cared for. The marble's in pristine shape, and nothing really moves.
Kick it with my foot.
Okay.
Put the statue like this and doesn't have some sort of secret in it.
You give it a kick at Blaylock. You just hear a thunk, and Zormir's like holding his toe.
Have you found anything?
It's a dumb statue, Blaylock.
Well, other than that, what about the what's the structure look like? Like building? Does this how does this hold up to what structures I've seen before? I have quite the affinity for architecture.
You definitely do. It's very well done. It's as high or higher quality than you typically have seen since you've been here. So yeah, that it's impressive to you. These are not like chiseled out foolhardy. These are well done, and even the hair that looks like someone floating in the water. Mm-hmm. It impresses you that the hair looks that way. Like it's not.
Oh, I'm sorry, but not just the building. I wasn't just staring fondly at the statue. I was talking about more about the building. So we've got the walls and everything.
The
how
building?
Does that structure look? Yeah.
It looks very old.
Pretty well kept. Same condition as the statue.
Same condition as the statues. You would imagine this was probably some place of worship at one point or another.
This is fascinating. This type of structure, it's so well kept, even under the erosion that is occurring constantly. Look at this, Zormir. And I'll point out the statue and the walls and how pristine that they've held up.
Looking at what he's pointing at, I don't see anything we can take, Blaylock. What are you looking at?
This, well, to make it of interest to you, anything that's kept inside of these walls is probably still intact.
Can I give him a side eye and walk up to the wall and try and see if I can pry the wall somehow inside the wall?
Oh yeah. I mean, you kind of push and pull on it, but there's, it doesn't do anything.
Is Grayson and Nemoria back?
They just returned. And you see they're holding these heads.
Open up the bag, Zormir. We got some.
I have the bag, not Zormir. If Zormir had the bag,
I thought he took it.
Garbage.
Did he take it? I took the bag initially, but tossed it over to Blaylock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here's a bag. And I'll toss the bag over at him.
Okay.
Catch it. Put the 2 heads I have in it. Open it up for Nemoria.
Yep. Throw my 2 heads in.
Nemoria, how did you manage to remove the head so seamlessly with a mace?
Well, I held it. Grayson cut it.
Oh, that makes sense.
The bag you handed Grayson, is it the one that was given to you or one that you had?
This is the unknown bag that was given to me that was not investigated.
Okay.
So we're gonna place the bags into the heads into the bag.
Yep.
Does anything mysterious happen when we put the heads in the bag?
They all fit.
They all fit. Okay.
A bag of Everfull.
Is the bag bigger on the inside than the outside?
Yeah, I'm waiting to see because I didn't investigate the bag, whether it was like a magic bag. That's okay. 4 heads.
The bag.
Well, I'm
the bag
pretty sure that
doesn't.
the bag,
Okay, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure the bag's magical due to the fact that I don't feel any weight.
Interesting. I should have seen that when she gave it to us. I think I could do something with that.
Anything with those statues?
Oh, they're in pristine condition, similar to these walls here and this structure. This is a well-maintained place of worship, all things considered.
If it's not dirty, you know that means people are about.
Astute of you, yes.
Well, money's to be made and time is of short essence, so let's move it.
I agree. I'm gonna go ahead and just start walking out to the front of Blaylock.
Moria, let's let Zoramir take the lead on this one. This is his avenue. He excels in navigating precarious places without stepping on anything.
Do you remember him running into the room the last time?
Well, let's prompt him to be careful. Zoramir, don't get us killed.
Very good.
About my chest, I will do my best, Blaylock.
Stealth, please.
I will stealthily walk up to those statues and investigate them.
All right, roll stealth.
My God, my plus 11, 19.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Rogues, man. You walk up, and this one is kind of a hulking figure holding a massive sword down to the bottom. Again, very well made. A darker stone, almost an onyx.
Did I see anything inscribed on it or anything that appears to be more than just a statue?
You look over it, it looks like a statue.
I'm going to try and push it.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
I push it over, just slide it.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
13?
You push as hard as you can. It doesn't really move.
Well,
I did say time is of the essence, correct? Maybe we shouldn't be looking at every statue in here.
maybe you
see
shouldn't be
something.
screaming
Maybe he's-
down here.
Grayson, he probably saw something. I see no reason why he would try and push the statue unless he's seen something. Right, Zoramir?
Just gonna look back and
Zoramir?
nod.
I don't know, talking about odd behavior. Should we mention the acid?
I'm not gonna even react to that. I'm gonna walk over to the other statue and investigate that one.
Is that normal, Blaylock? I mean, I know I'm new to this group, but pretty sure that's not normal.
You are correct.
If it's not tentacles, then it's acid. He's always spewing something strange out of him, or something strange coming out of the ground. It's a little unorthodox.
You walk over to this one. This one's all of like a white stone, and just wanted to get that revealed. Sorry. This one is, you see a mace in one hand, a shield in the other, helmet on, nice set of plate armor, all of this white almost limestone-ish look.
What about these statues, guys?
Well, Grayson is exactly correct. We are limited on our time that we can examine this. We should see what we can do to excise these infestation here that's plaguing the fort. And
We
then
really do need to
maybe
go.
come back later.
You move forward. Follow behind me. Quietly. I stare right at Nemoria.
And I just shrug my shoulders.
Okay.
Don't know what he's talking about.
I'm gonna move forward stealthily, keeping a lookout for anything that looks rigged or might try to kill us.
By forward, you mean north?
North.
How far do you want to move?
As far until the first trap that you set.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
Continuous movement.
All right. What's the order?
I'm gonna be behind Zormir.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the rear.
Okay. How far do you want to move up?
I'm gonna move up to the next set of statues.
Okay.
I'm gonna pause for just a moment.
Okay.
Or I'll move behind him.
I moved you back.
Okay.
He moves up.
Look at them quickly.
They look identical to the two previous.
Okay. I'll move up behind him.
I'm gonna go up to the white one and try and turn it.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Alright, 18.
You take it, and Nemoria, Grayson, and Blaylock, what you see is you see Zormir walk over, and he puts his hands on it, and you hear, and it moves like it rotates a half inch.
Zormir, what are you thinking?
Do you see anything, Zormir?
Do you not see the statue?
I see the statue. I see you pushing a statue. That
Is
tells
there
me
a
that something
reason
is
you're
wrong with
doing
the
this?
statue.
Oh, he's moving statues before has done something. Worth a shot.
All right. I'm going to keep moving forward.
Okay. Are you gonna pass Zormir? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
We don't have time to keep looking at statues. If you're not finding anything, why do you keep looking?
Yes, we find something.
So ahead, the pathway slopes down a bit, and you see there's some water here.
Okay.
Do you go deep, or is it just like...
It looks like it may have some depth to it, but you're not quite sure how much.
Zormir, we need to keep going. We only have so much time.
Going in the water, gents?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it.
No.
Why, Blaylock?
All right, who's
Hold on a second. I'm gonna take a rock.
okay?
And I want to imbue the rock with the ability to emit a light. Okay, and I want to throw it into the middle of the water.
Okay. So you grab a I'll get this out.
A little walk.
Rock.
Uh-oh, he's rolling.
No. You throw it in, and you see it sink down, and you can still see.
Does it rest or does it keep going?
It rests. It went
Okay.
down a little bit, but it does have a bottom to it.
Okay. Can I gauge the depth?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Or we could just get in the water.
That would be a 17.
Okay. You figure it's probably 2-3 feet deep.
No. Yeah, you can go in the water. By all means,
Wait, how
gentlemen.
tall am I?
You can get on my back.
Hey, look, I need to get on your shoulders again.
Yes.
He needs a bath. It's you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wade into the water.
Okay.
Me too.
15 feet. There
All
you
right.
go.
Blaylock and Zoramir, you
Yep.
step in.
We'll take up the rear.
Grayson and Moria, you find that you step into the water, and the water's just above your waist, just right under your chest, deep. But you find bottom, and you can kind of wade through.
Grayson,
Keep
I
on
think
going.
we could do this for a little while before we have to get underwater.
Okay.
Let's just keep our eyes peeled. We'll roll up another 15.
All right. Let me uncover this.
I hate the word uncover. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go right on. Oh, covering more.
Yeah,
Hang on a minute.
Give me a second.
Wait, we couldn't see the other side of this cave.
I can only work
Well,
so
not you,
fast as
Blaylock.
everything's going on.
I'm standing on the shore over there, and I'm throwing a rock into 3 feet of water, and they're telling me I could see the other side.
Look, you can only see like 2 feet in front of you, so.
It is
true.
kind of dark in here, so
Okay.
if you'll remember.
Yes, it's very dark. My
Well,
little
Mama.
goggles of 5
Alright.
feet.
So Namora, you move in. Grayson, I'm guessing you too.
Yep.
And Blaylock.
Yeah.
Zoramir.
Yep.
Is that a person?
So
Can't tell.
give me a second.
Drawers.
Is that how's that?
Hey, I can see that. Remember, I'm old.
Let me back this up just a
Can't see the beard on the Moria. Can you zoom in more?
right. So what you see is barrels and tables line the room as some of the light from the algae and lichen growing up the walls casts like a light bluish green hue over the scene. It smells of old, musty, rotting wood and paper all over. You just, as you take pause to what you're looking at, you just hear the soothing sounds of water pulsing around the temple.
Boromir, you are the rogue. Be careful. Don't trip anything. See what you can find on this
I'm
table.
gonna go over to that first table and look at it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there.
I'd like to go to the right and then examine that table.
My camera frozen for everybody.
Shake your head.
I mean,
Yep.
unless you're like you have that I'm stoned out of my gourd expression on your face.
Should have ate dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Grayson, you go over to the table, and you see stacks and stacks of papers and things.
Okay. You want to investigate it?
All right, roll it up.
$17.
Okay. As you look through the papers, they all seem to be talking about like various forms of brewing, alcohol, ale, all sorts of things like that.
Start putting them in my satchel.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go up to the 2 barrels right next to Grayson, the 2 ones that aren't broken. Look at them, see if there's any writing on them.
Okay. The one you look at both of them. The one on the left seems unbroken. Nothing wrong with it. The one directly in front of you does have some writing on it, but you don't understand what's written on it. It's in a language you're not familiar with.
I'm gonna poke it with my mace.
You poke it, and it's small. Don't let the map. It's rather small. It's let's see. It's like a mini keg.
Oh, I'm gonna smash it.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
20, non-natural.
All right. You smash it and it goes all over the floor.
It's got liquid
Are
in
you
it.
mad, woman?
Yeah, there's liquid in it.
You just ruined perfectly good alcohol.
Wow. But there's another one left. So I'm going to taste it. I'm going to reach down and scoop some of it up and taste it, see what kind of alcohol it is.
He's telling me that she's licking it up like a dog and her beard's caught in it.
You go down, scoop some up really quick as it's running into the cracks and running away, and you lick it. I need you to make a check on the alcohol table.
What would that be on?
Just give
Roll
me
con.
a roll Constitution. Yep.
Okay. 22.
Okay. It was good, very good, and you are healed for 6 points.
Thank you. Guys, I feel this like warmth in you. You guys need to come over and try to grab some of this. It's really
gone.
good.
I mean, it's
Dang it.
dissipated.
You dumped it all over the floor.
Oh, I didn't. I smashed it all over the floor.
Leave.
You wanted me to be a
When
fighter.
it comes
I'm
to
trying
the
to be a
alcohol,
fighter.
how about you let the adults handle the alcohol?
I got you. There's another one right here if you want it.
Can we fix my camera real quick?
Yep. Mike, just turn yours off.
There we
Okay,
go.
you're good. Mike, there you go. All right, we're good.
I open up the second one.
Okay. I mean, it's got just a small tap on it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to drink what's in my flask and refill the flask with what's ever in it.
Okay. Like I said, it's small. It's a mini keg. You take it and fill up your flask with it, and go ahead and roll a Constitution check.
$21.
You think by now that Grayson would be rolling at advantage on those?
You're doing good. You're doing good. So you fill up your flask with that, and let me
I
switch.
turn around and I'm like, paperwork over on this table is about making brews. So, yeah, I have that for future investigation at a later time.
Investigation, eh?
Blaylock, you walk over to the other table, and it's just a variety of flasks and hoses. There's no liquid around here. It looks like it's a table that people have done some work on. You look around, there's other barrels. There's the table to the south of the room. And then the one that Grayson and Demoria are at.
Do they look similarly to the ones that were just opened?
The other barrels?
Yeah.
A lot of them look empty. Their corks are pulled, or they're quite a bit larger and a little torn down, like they've been here for quite some time.
We've got some more over here. Can I take a look at the map down south of me?
Sure. Zoromir, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go check out whatever that is in the top right corner.
Top right corner. Okay. It's a looks like half a barrel filled with water next to another barrel. And
I'm gonna stick my head in and look at the bottom of the barrel, see if I see anything in there.
okay, you plunge your head down into it. It's cold and a bit salty because some of it gets in your mouth, and open your eyes. It burns a lot. It's just salt water.
Nothing there.
Blaylock, what you see is a giant map of Drakenwald. And
Similar, any new features or anything that are noted on there?
well, what you can see is where Fort Tenebris is into relation to where you are. And the water's not there, so it's an added landmass that goes all the way up. And you also notice that the Scarvard Desert, where you were at previously along the southern coast, is not there. And it's replaced with a verdant green landscape, and on it is written the Fatoria Plains.
Fatoria. Can I gather up the map, or is it?
Yeah, you can roll it up if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like to roll it up.
I was gonna say, if we weren't, I was gonna take out some paper and draw it.
Okay. Zoramir, what were you getting ready to say, do?
I was gonna go down and check out the map too.
Okay. Yeah, so while he's looking at it, you go down there, and you can also see, that this is a very old map.
Look at the desert down here. See the lack of a desert? This land has changed much since this map was created.
Thing had to have caused the drought here.
Is it possible to tell the age of the map, or is there some kind of clue on there as to how old it is?
No markings that you can see.
No markings? Okay. This may be of note for later.
I'm gonna go look at these barrels that are up against the wall. To the left, west.
Okay. Mainly you see some...
Shit. I just got your message.
That's fine.
I pocket it.
Okay. Mainly you see older barrels. Looks like maybe some older vintage ales or things. They're still corked up.
Okay. While I'm over here, I'm going to open that.
Okay. I will send you.
Okay.
Blaylock, Zoramir, you kind of work together because it's a rather large map. If you look in comparison, it's about 10 feet long. So
Oh wow!
I didn't realize it was that large. Oh, okay.
10 by 5. So you kind of roll it up best you can, or you can fold it however you want to. It seems to be, for being where it's at and the supposed age of it, knowing that this landmass sunk a long time ago, it's not brittle.
I worry that this may not survive the trek back, but if it does, it will be of note.
That newly found
Well,
bag
you
you got,
want me
keep
to-
it safe.
I don't know if you want that thing rolling around with a bunch of dead heads, especially when we're going to be collecting even more. If you go back out, I can draw.
Can Grayson hear us?
You can draw? I mean, I suppose anybody can draw, but you can draw and be able to duplicate this?
Well, we already have a map, So it's just me drawing the extensions or the extended landmass.
Interesting. Yes, please do. That would save us from trying to cart this giant map around.
All right. I'll take the time to do the best I can with my griffin.
All right, let's shoot for a
Mister, we're in a rush. We have no time to check out a statue.
Do you want to drag a 10-foot map around instead of me just drawing it?
Could use it as a raft.
How have this guy survived? I look at Blaylock.
He really hasn't.
Literally.
What do you want me to roll, Chris?
Let's do a performance. That's dex based, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh no, that's charisma check. That's charisma.
I don't have a character sheet up in front of me. Just give me a dex base then.
Okay. $17.
All right, you do a fair job of drawing the outline of where that is and mark things in relation and write down some notes about the different names of the desert and things like that. Nemoria, what are you doing during this?
This map would have fit in this bag anyway because we don't know the dimensions of the inside of this bag.
That's true.
Look like they're laying on their side.
Oh, Mike, you're a little quiet there,
Again?
Nemoria.
Yep. It's mystical and magical. It was just fine earlier.
I want to go to these two barrels laying on the ground on the midway down on the east side of that east wall.
Okay.
You know, I want to look at them, inspect them, see if there's any writing on it.
No, these whatever writing was on there has since faded, and they are both empty. It looks like there's heavy cracks in the wood and things like that.
And then what about the two right above it, north of it?
Barely hear you.
I can't hear him at all.
Oh, that's sad. Damn it.
You were so fine earlier. What did you mess with?
I know, right? Let me. How's that?
Better, but still, still quiet.
Okay, that's I had to change it. There we go. Somehow it went on, it adjusted automatically. I want to look at those two barrels just north of the two that are empty.
Up here?
Just on the south side of that table.
Oh. These two? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they're in the same state.
Okay. I'm just gonna get them a whack with my shield.
Okay. Make a.
See if there's anything in them.
Roll to see if you hit them.
$12.
Yeah. You smash into them, they splinter. Grayson, Blaylock, and Zoromir, you just hear.
I'm gonna whisper to Grayson. Grayson, do you know if the loss of a deity means the loss of intelligence?
I don't know. I can be quick as a whip, so not quite sure what's going on with her right now.
Trying to be that fighter.
Oh,
Practice.
I need to speak quieter.
I
Sorry.
hear you.
Sorry.
I'm only 10 feet from you.
So sorry.
I wasn't hiding what I was saying.
Well, I was trying. Like a low, like buzzing.
All right, so there's nothing there. I'm gonna turn around and tell them we gotta get going, guys.
Back into the water, I suppose. Did we investigate the barrels? Did you look at the barrels over there? And I'll point over to the northwest.
Yeah, just a bunch of barrels. Alcohol.
And is anything worthy of note? Or should we just leave them here?
I didn't see anything.
Blaylock, does that wall look different to you? Those first two barrels on the... I point to the middle of the room at the top.
I can go and I'll go investigate. What is it that you
see? The wall looks different.
It's because the DM didn't uncover that little bit of stuff. It's fine. It's a wall.
Okay.
This looks like the other portions of the wall, but I don't see anything else.
Must have got some ale in my eye. Let's go.
Walk back down to the intersection.
Okay.
It is interesting that there is this ale is still palatable.
Well, that's why I picked up the papers that talked about its brewing and consumption.
Yes, but that means that the activity here is still high, and so be on guard. If they're brewing, that means they're close.
Okay, you are at the intersection.
Zoramir, do you see anything south of us?
I see about 25 feet, then my vision cuts out.
I'm gonna kill you all tonight.
What we need you to do is we need you to uncover all of the map.
Yeah, and let us pick and choose.
Yeah.
You see another set of statues.
I'm going to get increasingly curious about these statues and kind of slowly walk up to it, eyeing it up and down, and just looking behind it and just feel like there should be something here, playing with the statue. And
well, if this was a temple, Nemoria can back me up. They're going to have statues of their deities.
Finally, something that Grayson and I agree on.
Something doesn't feel right.
Well,
you want me to turn it for you, Zoramir?
Underwater.
Do you want me to turn the statue for you?
Please. I step back.
I'll go up to just so I can make him happy. I'm shaking my head. So I'm going to walk up to the statue and grab it.
Okay.
Grayson, should we continue and let them play with the statue?
I think so.
Let's go.
All right. Nemoria, give me a strength check.
18.
You give it everything you've got, and it turns about a half inch.
Okay. Zoramir, they're not going anywhere.
Hey, Grayson.
Let's go.
Go over to the other one. Let's move it together.
There's a statue down there. Just wanted to let you know. Let's keep going.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay, one of you roll with advantage.
I have 15.
Go with his roll.
Oh, you both rolled individually? Okay.
I got a 6 with advantage.
It doesn't even move.
Okay. Zoramir, let's go, buddy. Time's a wasting.
Trot up to the rest of the guys.
Okay.
There's more statues down here. See?
Give me 1 second.
I want to see if I can't look down the hall and see if we can't hear anything.
So, Blaylock and Grayson, you see more statues as you continue down the hall. You do see that the hallway ends and heads off to the east. What did you want to do, Nemoria?
I was just going to try to listen for anything going down the hallway ahead of us.
You can roll perception.
13.
Okay.
You hear Blaylock and me.
Yep.
You hear a minotaur and a human.
Come on, Zoramir, let's catch up with those two before they leave us.
Let's.
Okay.
All the statues are pretty much looking exact same, correct?
Yep. They seem to be in sets of what they look like based on the sides of the hall.
I'll go up to the corner and look around.
Okay. Blaylock, you going with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow behind him.
Okay. You see the hallway continues to the east with a pathway that leads to the north just around the corner.
Let's wait for these two.
Come on, Zormir, let's jog.
Start trotting ahead.
Okay.
Did you guys check out these statues already?
Yep.
Buddy. Little one. Let's go.
Nothing of note.
You see a hallway.
I'm gonna walk up to the at the doorway.
Okay. You see a rather large door ahead of you. It's old, and it looks like pounded within the metal are various pictures of long past events, just molded into the frame. Where you would a lock would typically be, you can see that this has all been covered with a thick layer of rust on the hinges, on the lock, just covering the door.
But there is a lock.
Where there would be a lock, it's pretty much rusted over at this point.
So can we go ahead and follow up behind you?
Yep.
What do the pictures look like?
It looks like ancient battles and like fertile lands, probably telling some history of the land at some point.
Do those pictures move, Grayson? Can we move them?
Do an investigation and see if the pictures are we able to shuffle?
Okay, roll an investigation.
5.
You go up and take a look at them and kind of place your hand on them, and you're like, seems fine. They don't move.
I don't see anything.
Wonder if we can just tap on the door on that, see if there's something behind it or.
Okay.
Zormir would probably be better at this since he's got the touch.
We try and lockpick this, guys.
If you can dig through the rust, by all means.
Let's see what I can do.
You walk up to the door and just
in it.
Looking at it, you kind of try to brush off as much as you can, but the rust that's been here has been here a very long time. There's nowhere to pick.
Who told me to pick this? This is not pickable.
How about Zormir? Why don't you throw some acid on it?
Give him a side look.
Don't think
leave the acid alone.
Only do that once per long rest.
Well, do you want to continue down the hallway then and come back to this?
Look, Grayson, you want to hit it once? See what happens?
Well, busting in the door makes noise.
Really? I'm walking with full metal plate on. You don't think I can... They don't hear us coming?
You wearing armor and us kicking down a metal door? 2 different noises.
Can we see the hinges?
Yeah, they're really rusted.
So the hinges are rusted?
Mm-hmm.
And I can see them?
How about we use some of that acid and just take out the hinges?
That's what I said.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, Zormir, throw some acid on it.
Can we see the hinge bolt?
Yeah.
So, can we try and move the hinge bolt and get it off of there?
You can.
All right, so I'm going to take some of my tools, and I'd like to just get a small something small enough to get underneath the hinge bolt and be able to push it up.
Okay, like taking a screwdriver to a door hinge or something.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
You've got the tools for doing things like that, being mechanical.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a...
You want tools? I've got tools. And I like throw out like all of my tools. I'm like,
Give me a dexterity check with your proficiency.
Because I'm so smart, do I get that at advantage?
No.
12. 12.
The hinges, while extremely rusted, are brittle, and as you start working on one, it just kind of chips off and falls to the ground, just tink, 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 tink.
That was one of them. How many are we looking at? 2, 3,
4.
4. All right. I'm gonna keep going. Nemoria.
Yes.
In case this door falls, I want you to be prepared. Hold on to it.
I can do that.
I'll back up.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go to work on the second one. Ding, 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 ding.
So I'm just going to go up and put my hands on the door and start bracing myself just in case it wants to fall back.
Okay. You find a semblance of a door handle and grab a hold of it on that side, and in case something happens. And Blaylock, give me another check.
19.
Okay. This one, you're able to get it in there. You kind of brush off some of the rust and you hit it and take the pin out. And the more immediately this heavy door starts pulling in. Give me a strength check.
15.
Okay. You're able to steady it and you're holding it upright, but it's taking everything you've got to hold on to it.
Guys, it's falling in. There's no way I can hold this. I'm going to need some help.
I'm gonna hurry and I'm gonna try and take care of the last 2.
You better make it quick.
Can I even squeeze in there to try to help him grab? I'll just grab onto her.
Okay. So
that helps.
Blaylock moves to the other side. Grayson has a hold of Nemoria. Blaylock, give me that check again.
21.
Oh yeah, you take it right out. This one just slides right out, and you take the pin and kind of toss it to the side.
Nope, I want to pocket it.
Okay.
The pin.
You pocket the pin. Nemoria, give me a strength check with advantage.
It is 18.
Okay. You're holding on to it. Your muscles are burning as you're just gripping onto this door to keep it from falling in. And Blaylock, last hinge.
Keep holding on, Grayson. We're holding it.
I got you.
6.
Okay.
And I'm looking at Blaylock going, what are you?
And as he starts saying that, you just hit it, and the rod you're using was completely off center to where the pin was. And in a proud moment, you bring the hammer around and just slam it into it, and the hinge breaks off and hits the ground, and the other door starts falling in.
I'm going to get up and I'm going to try and help guide it down.
Okay.
2 separate doors?
Yeah.
Oh. Blaylock, you need to grab that other door.
So give me
There's 2 doors.
A strength check with disadvantage, because it's falling fast.
All right, who, Nemoria?
No, you.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, there's a lot of noise.
Disadvantage? Oh, you're so evil. You're so
Why did we do the second door?
I didn't know there was 2 doors.
I didn't either.
4 hinges, 2 doors.
Yeah.
7 on the 7 for the strength check.
As the door sits there, and Blaylock looks up, and his hands are like held out in front of him, like I tried. And
at this point, I'm just gonna let go of the other one because what's done is done.
Intelligent as he is, Why would he have taken the 2 bolts off without having somebody holding that side of the door?
I don't know. You guys are
I don't think we understood exactly how the door...
No, I did not. Because there could be 4 hinges on one side of a door. Typical door has...
If that was the case, we could have just let the one door slowly down and we could get into the room.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
It's whatever. It's fine. I just...
Yes.
Common
So the
sense,
door
we
falls
would've done
and hits Nemoria in the head.
No, it falls inward.
Yep,
Oh,
so I'm just going to
well,
let it
even
go
better.
because it's already made so much noise and I can't hold on.
So you're going to let go?
that. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna stand there like
Lower it.
I'm useless here.
Okay. Again, the second door falls.
Uh-oh.
And
no.
hold on.
Oh, no.
I turn around and look at Grayson. It's so loud.
Yeah. Is there a reset switch? Could we try this again?
Ed, I need you all to make a dexterity save to cover your ears.
What? Oh, thank God.
Nemoria 10.
26.
21.
Everyone but Nemoria is fine. Your hands just immediately go up as a reaction. You cover your ears. Nemoria, you turn around, let go, and like you say, "What?" You have disadvantage on any hearing-based perception checks for an hour.
An hour. Okay.
I'll let you know when that's up.
Okay.
All right. And before you lies a hallway to the north. You hear no, by the way, you hear no other movement. Nothing's rushing in toward you.
Not yet.
I'm going to turn to look at Blaylock and go, I can't hear anything.
And I'll just put my hand up to my lips and then point forward.
And I'll shake my head.
Shaking my head, disappointed. Bunch
Now
of clumsy
follow-
fools.
Follow Blaylock.
Hey,
All right. Who's going first?
we're putting the deaf bearded woman up front.
I'll go forward. That's fine.
Okay.
Just
That's probably not the best idea.
Who's after
Probably
Nemoria?
not the best idea to have the one person that can't hear anything go first.
yeah.
I want to see Nemoria trying to lead and just like, I'm going to run up to her and be like, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
Behind.
I'm kind of deaf. I have no idea. I just want to get down the hallway.
How far do you want to go down the hallway?
That's good right there. Zormer pokes me in the butt with a stick.
Yeah, I'm going to get in front of Nemoria and be like, fall back.
Okay.
Oh,
So
no. Oh,
do you
no.
want to run farther?
No, I don't
I'll
want
get-
to go any further. No, don't.
I'll get behind Zormer.
Okay. Blaylock, where do you want to be?
Oh, mum, she bye. Oh, mum, she bye. Oh, mum, she bye.
Is that good?
Falling behind Nemoria. Yeah, that'll work.
All right. As you enter
Suspicious.
As you enter the room, you see a large pedestal in the middle of the room. It rises from the floor about 2 feet, and in each corner is a statue of a coiled serpent, head raised to the ceiling. The room's a bit more cramped than the rest of the temple, lower ceiling, the ceiling being only about a foot above Blaylock's head.
You said it's a plate or an altar in the middle?
It's a pedestal. Yeah, so it looks like an altar. It's rather large, as you can see.
Dias.
Nothing to see here. Let's go.
As Blaylock twitches.
I'll just point to Zormir. Go touch it. You're good at touching stuff.
Zormir, maybe now's the time to examine the statues.
Like the way you think. I'm going to go up to the one right to the right of me and just look at it before I start touching it.
Okay, Nemoria, where are you going to go?
I'm going to just go 5 feet north.
Okay, Blaylock?
I'm gonna look at Nemoria and I'm gonna point at the statue in the top right.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll be like, what?
And I'm just gonna mouth move.
Okay. All right. So I'll be okay. I'll shrug. So I'll go up to the just south of the statue on the top right. There you go.
Okay.
Yep. And I'm gonna take the northwest.
Okay.
So I've been on this island for a while. Do these statues recognize in like readings or stories?
No. I mean, they literally look like statues of snakes. Nothing significantly religious or anything that of anything you've ever heard of or seen.
Okay.
Zormir, what you notice is, well, give me a perception check.
Gladly.
Or an investigation, sorry, not perception.
Investigation. Natural 20.
Okay. You notice a couple things.
I see all the things.
Yeah.
It's everything.
Not necessarily.
You start looking at the statue, and you notice it's coiled around a large rod, and the rod you can tell is not part of the statue. It looks like it can be removed. One second. You start looking around, and you notice as you're looking at the other statues that they also seem to have a similar rod that they're coiled around. So you look up and see a perforation in the ceiling, like a bunch of small holes, and then your eyes are drawn to the far wall, the north wall, where you see 4 large holes that are in the wall.
I'm gonna reach to the rod and see if I can free it.
See if you can do what?
Free it.
Okay. It easily comes out of the statue. You notice the rod is about 2 foot long.
Is there anything inscribed on it?
Nope, it's just a smooth cylindrical rod. Grayson, where are you going to the other corner? Or?
Nope. I'm
Okay.
staying right. Actually, I'm going to take a step back.
Okay, fair. Nemoria, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna kind of look at the statue because I can't hear anything's going on, so I'm just gonna kind of look at it, see what's going on. I think I'm just gonna reach up and just touch it.
Okay, it's
with
cold,
my hand.
Cold stone.
Cold stone, ice cream. So, is there anything that I notice about it?
It's cold and it's a rock.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna turn around, look at Blaylock, and shrug.
Blaylock?
So do I know? What do I notice about the statue?
Both of you can roll a investigation to see what you see about the statue.
Okay. 24.
Okay.
Ooh, whopping 10.
Blaylock, you notice the same things Zormir noticed with the rods.
Rod.
Not as much the holes. The holes on the back wall you see, but you're not actually looking up because you feel it's kind of claustrophobic to you in here.
Yep. Oh yeah. Because it's like right above my head. Right?
Yeah. If you were to jump, you'd immediately hit your one remaining horn. Nemoria, it's a nice statue.
Is that feather on my hat touching the ceiling?
Oh yeah.
Got it.
Now that it's dried out a little bit.
Hey, Nemoria.
Yes.
Nemoria.
What?
Hey,
Nemoria. I can hear this. What? So I just turn around and look at him.
You were like the buzzing of flies to him.
Pull your rod out.
I'm shaking what rod?
Pointing in the zone. That one right there. We'll take it out of the statue.
So I'm gonna turn around and look at it again and try to peer between the coils of the snake and see if I can see anything.
You see a rod there that it's coiled around.
I go investigate the holes in the wall on the back.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna reach in and grab the rod because I see that Zormir has his.
You pull the
I'm gonna
rod
walk-
out, and it's about 3 foot tall. Little taller than Zoramir.
I'll
Blaylock.
walk up to
Sorry.
Blaylock.
Sorry.
Gotta get it out eventually.
Okay, so you walk up to Blaylock. Blaylock's over here looking at the holes in the wall. They're holes. You can probably get a finger or so in them.
I think we need to stick these rods in the holes. I hold the rod up and see if it's the same size.
It is the same size.
Very astute.
Come
I'll go
on,
over
hand.
and I'll pull out the rod as well.
How many pictures were on that door?
There's four pictures. Yeah.
I'm gonna go out and examine the door again. Look at the
Okay.
pictures.
I'm gonna look at the rest of them. He doesn't get a cut if we find anything interesting.
By his contract, he does. Okay, Blaylock, you pull that rod out, and it's about 5 foot long. It's quite a bit larger.
So we have different length rods, or are they all about the same length?
They're all different lengths.
Okay. And then we're gonna. So we have a 3 foot rod, about a 5 foot rod, and then we have, what was Nemoria's again? Or 2.
2, 3. I'm gonna hand my rod off to Zoramir, and I'm just gonna figure there's another rod in that other corner, so I'm gonna walk over there to that one.
Okay, you take that one out. It's only about a foot long.
Okay. And then we'll walk back over to Blaylock, because he's the king of sticking stuff in holes. Puzzles. So what do you think we should do, Blaylock?
Well, let's try this, and then I'm gonna take the 5 foot rod and I'm gonna stick it in the one to the far left.
Okay. You stick the 5 foot rod in, and you notice it hits bottom rather quickly. There's still a couple feet left out, and you hear a clicking sound, click, 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 and the rod shoots out on the floor, ping, 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 and all of you take 5 points of acid damage as acid drips from the holes in the ceiling in the entire room.
I don't think I like you anymore. 5 points?
Yep.
I'm not included, correct?
Nope. You hear something happen. You, of course, hear the bar hit the ground.
So how far do you think that went in, Blaylock? How many feet?
Yeah, can I gauge how many feet that was and how much was left over?
We'll say you took the longest one.
Yeah.
5, yes.
There was
We do an investigation, find out how long it was.
Perception.
Perception to see how long the rod was.
To see if you can estimate how much was still sticking out.
Are you flipping kidding me? I have advantage on this. 9.
It's
Shot out too quickly.
shot out pretty fast, yeah. But there was enough sticking out.
I say we try one a little shorter. This one here's.
But wait. Let's not stick another one in there unless we're sure. So
I'm gonna peek into the hole to see if I can see how deep it is.
It's dark in the hole.
Let's take the same 5 foot rod and put it in a different hole.
Wait.
What can go wrong?
So I heard the click, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is this a pretty form fit? Can I can't see in the hole as it's being inserted.
No.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
how long is my
euphemisms.
rapier?
4 holes, 4 pictures.
What?
Dumbasses.
I can't hear. So
Do I hear Grayson?
Roll a perception. So many perception checks.
goodness. Why? Why?
I get the feeling that no, you don't.
11.
No, you don't hear him.
All right, so I'm gonna take the 5-foot rod and jam it in the second hole.
I'm gonna step back.
Okay.
Second hole from the left or the right?
Second hole from the left.
All right. You jam it in. It bottoms out much earlier, and click, ding, ting, ting, ting. And you all take 3 points of acid damage.
I stepped back.
The holes are up to the ceiling.
The holes are in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The holes are in the ceiling.
All right, everybody. I'm going to tell everybody, Nemoria and Zoramir, there's no reason for all of us to deal with this. Go back.
All right. I'll just turn around and I'll go back to the just outside of this room.
Okay.
And Nemoria, some prayers to your deity may be of...
You guys act like she can hear you.
Oh, yeah.
I can hear a little bit, muffled.
You ain't hearing shit. You're deaf.
Zoramir?
I'm just gonna do this, and then you at Nemoria, and then up.
Pray.
Hey.
Okay, is Zoramir out of the room?
You want help with this, Blaylock?
No.
So what am I seeing while this is all going on?
The images are just like the one in the northwest is the image of a battle. The one in the northeast is sunny plains. The one in the southwest is...
Hold on. You said northeast is plains?
Yeah.
Hate you.
Okay. So it was northwest, northeast.
This is the worst part of the campaign for Blaylock. This is everything he hates together.
I hate visual puzzles where I don't have a visual on it, and I have to mentally picture the visual puzzle.
In the southwest is like a sprawling city of some sort, and the southeast is a rough image of Drakenwald in that looks comparable to the map you saw earlier.
Okay, so I'm going to look at these pictures. Does anything stick out, even in the slightest?
No.
I'm just gonna sit on the floor and cross my legs.
Okay.
And I kind of seen him like asking, prayer up. So while he's doing that, I'm just gonna lift prayers up to Bahamut again.
Okay.
Is Zoramir still in the room?
Yep.
Sure you don't want help with this, Blaylock?
I think that only one of us should have to suffer through this endeavor.
Are you sure you're going to be able to remember which one goes where?
I think I will need you to pull my large carcass out of here if I don't.
I would be honored. I hand him the rods and walk out.
Okay. You see Nemoria sitting there cross-legged, eyes closed.
I'm setting 3 rods against the 3, the 2, and the 1-foot rod against the wall. I'm gonna pick up the 5-foot one again and into. So I don't know what happened with the first hole. The second one was considerably shorter than the first hole, and now I'm going to shove this one into the third one. The 5-foot rod into the third hole, into the third hole from the left.
It almost immediately bottoms out, and you hear that clicking sound, and it shoots out as you take 1 point of acid damage.
Okay. I'm going to take the 1-foot rod, and I'm going to shove it in that hole.
It becomes flush with the wall, and you just hear...
Okay. And 5 foot into the last hole.
1 second. You stick it in, it goes.
I'm gonna close my eyes and cringe.
It clicks into place, flush with the wall.
Okay. Now, No, I'm gonna look at the two. I got the 3 and the 2, and I'm looking at the 2 holes on the far left and the second from the left, and I'm gonna try the 3 foot into the far left.
Okay. You stick it in, it slides in, and again you kind of wince, waiting for it to hit you again.
Yeah.
Flush with the wall.
Okay. All right. Now, before I put in the second one, I'm gonna come down there and get everybody.
Okay. You see Nemoria sitting there, and
I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and get Zoromir's attention. Do I see Grayson?
Grayson's there looking at the doors.
Grayson,
The
be
pictures just
prepared.
aren't doing anything for me.
Yes, well, these holes are doing something for me, so let's come up here before I stick this rod in the last hole.
Grayson, you can see that like he's got pockmark areas of his fur that are just
It's like burned acid on my fur.
There's
just patches.
just a little bit of it still sizzling up and just kind of
Smells.
vaporing up.
Yeah.
It's not good on the wet fur.
What was the guy called who had that? Who was a pyromaniac in The Stand?
Never seen it.
My life for you.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yes.
And his hair was like falling off. And
Yeah.
He was all crazy looking. All right. Well, Chris doesn't know, so that's
I don't know.
Okay. All right. This is an all or nothing, I think. Once I shove this rod into the hole, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Where should we stand?
So we're either all in or the 3 of you out, and this is the last time we
I'll go
speak.
up to the middle.
Okay.
Joel will be in this together.
Okay. So that's an altar then, correct?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go over there and grab the 2-foot rod.
Okay.
Nemoria, I hope those prayers worked. Now I'm gonna shove the rod in there.
You shove it in. And you see the altar start turning clockwise. And as it spins, a small circular area in the center begins to slide open. And out of the center, another stone platform raises up, sets in place, and sitting on top of this dais is a small wooden-looking pendant lying there in the center.
I cast Detect Magic.
It glows.
I don't want to touch it.
What school is it from?
Oh.
Is this going to be a thing?
It is. Every time I cast Detect Magic, I know exactly what magic it is and what school it's from.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Is this a Grayson thing, or is this something that I should have been doing?
This is a Grayson thing.
Okay. All right.
It's actually one of the monster hunter class.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Little, I sent you the name of that.
Yes, the trash can man.
Yeah.
Yes. My life for you.
They're doing a reboot of that, apparently.
It was a great show.
It's evocation.
Evocation.
Now I'm gonna have to start putting that in my notes.
Yeah.
Right next to it, like, Grayson is a jerk.
Okay. Do I know what is evocation? I don't have that right off the top of my.
I'll send it to you.
Can I send Loyal out to grab it?
If you'd like to.
I would.
Okay. So
Hold up.
I'm gonna stop Loyal like mid-flight.
Yeah, you pull it out and everyone hears and you're like, whoa, and it just kind of hovers there right above it.
It just stops and like kind of looks around.
Let's see. It is magical. And it looks like it's got healing properties. But I don't think that anything here would not be, it would probably be trapped. Maybe Zoramir, you might want to look.
Wasn't it already trapped? And then I'm going to look at my patches of like,
yes,
but we have multiple layers of traps.
I don't know about you, but I've another
traps
experience.
Within traps.
Traps within traps.
Yo, dog, I heard you like traps. I'm trapping your trap.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to look and see if I find anything suspicious.
All right, you can investigate.
Like probably the most innocent of things. And we're all sitting there like, he's going to kill us.
24.
Okay, so you look around and look and climb up on the table itself and looking around the base that it came in. And you see no signs of anything that would indicate that it's trapped.
Looks good to me, guys.
And I may not be able to hear. I'm like, poke it.
Poke it.
You poke it just moves a bit. You do notice as you're now closer and kind of over the top of it, it's got that wood smell, like a damp wood, and almost like somebody soaked it in some sort of ale or strong drink.
Hey, Grayson, you might want to try and drink this wood. You might get a buzz off of it.
I pick it up and I smell it.
It just reeks of good alcohol and wood. Very manly smell.
Like cedar.
Yeah, cedar.
I got the smell of man musk on me. Well, until we have time to
Old
really
Spice.
figure this out, I put it in my vest.
Hey, give me some later. I can help you with that.
See
Okay.
what it does.
Well,
Shall we move on?
anything else of note? Those rods are flush with the roll, correct?
Yep.
I can't pull them back out.
Not without a lot of effort.
No, and not without a lot of acid. Okay, let's go. Let's go before the holes start to rain down on us again.
All right, who's heading out?
After you, Zoramir.
Start walking out.
Who's behind Zoramir?
I'll go behind Zoramir.
Just push Nemoria in front
I'm
of
looking
me.
around and I didn't see him leave because I can't hear nothing and kind of look around like everybody's gone.
Zoramir, how far
I'm
do you?
gonna grab onto her mail and just kind of like pull her like in front of me.
You can still see.
I was staring at something.
You're deaf, not blind.
Shut up.
I'm gonna walk out to the main hall,
Okay.
which is probably a horrible idea.
You walk over top of the doors. And you look down the hallway. You see the hallway continues, and it has another smaller hallway that leads off to the north, and the larger hallway continues down.
I'm gonna stealthily walk up to that next hallway that breaks off.
Okay.
Looking behind me, making sure everybody's following.
Another metal door.
Roll your stealth.
Quick, count the hinges.
Never gonna live this down.
18.
Okay. So you kind of peek around the corner there.
There's no door at this one, guys.
I'm staying right behind Zoramir.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow along.
I'm gonna turn around to talk to him, and Grayson's just like right over me. Huh.
Yep.
Shall we go down this hallway?
Yes.
Well,
I will say, as you look down the large hallway, there is a large door at the end.
oh, continuing east.
If you were to continue east.
I poke Grayson on the shoulder and I point. I want to go to that door.
Well, we all heard you, so.
Dad, I want to go to that door. Can we go to that door, Dad?
I know I'm trying to be quiet, but who knows how loud I am. I want to go to that door.
It's actually talking louder.
So
She's actually talking louder than normal.
There you can see the door.
Something tells me we should check out this smaller hallway first.
That's foreboding.
We didn't do a great job with that last door.
Your voice, Zoramir. You're leading.
Not used to the vote of confidence. I'm going to walk down the hall.
How far?
You say confidence, I say sacrificial lamb.
30 feet.
Okay, Grayson.
I'm staying right behind Zoramir, so.
Okay. You see a room start opening up a bit. There's some water gently sloshing here. The air grows a little bit more stale and reeks of just salt and decay. In the distance, well, give me everyone give me a perception check. Of course, Noria with disadvantage.
23.
21.
Just
14.
My passive is 17, but are we
Okay.
going off of that, or
I wish they'd eliminate passive. It's so blah.
it should be easy for you?
Yeah, you
You know
just
exactly what
Honestly,
to
I
do.
forgot that even existed.
it's because it's weird because it's like you do passively hear it. So we'll say, yeah, you all hear, yeah, even Nemoria, you can hear like this chattering of some creature.
If Nemoria can
in
hear
the
it,
room.
the chattering of a creature, that means it's loud.
I hear something.
It sounds wet.
It whatever it is, hears something too.
Is my hour up yet?
No.
No, not even close.
I know it's not. I just thought I'd be fun to ask.
I'm gonna walk diagonally one block to the corner and peek around.
Okay. So you kind of peek around the corner. And you see three of the creatures that were at you saw at the fort that night. Their long, elongated faces gently slapping together as they communicate in some fashion to each other.
I turn back wide-eyed to the group and whisper, "There's enemies there."
How many?
Peek around again and like count on my face.
Nemoria. What?
Look at Nemoria and just. I'm gonna hold up 3 fingers.
Take my mace.
We want to kill them?
Yes, we get money for their heads.
Yes.
No,
You
I
sneak
just like
up and kill it.
a gesture with my arms, like, have at it.
Nope. I'm gonna look at Zoramir and be like, I'm going to send a distraction out. Be prepared.
What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna take Loyal, and I want to put Loyal in like the back of the wall and just have him just sit around there and flap there,
Okay.
just like all the way at the back. Flap, flap, flap. flap,
I will.
flap, flap.
I'll take a step next to Zoramir.
So like right there.
Yeah, I want him just to sit there and flap, and just kind of be like non-stealthy. So him just flapping around, just kind of doing some little like some little barrel rolls in place, and like a little flip in midair, just kind of getting the attention.
He's already got the initiative dots on him.
I just put dots on him so I can see him. It's not so. They don't see him.
We don't know what else to do.
It's just terrible.
Can I move him up a little bit? And still, like, I think he has to still be within like sight of me for me to move him.
I mean, not really.
Yeah, all right.
I rolled a 3 for perception.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They're focused.
I want his tail to start whipping against the wall.
Okay. So they hear that.
Yeah.
Just passively, and they begin walking over.
What the fuck?
What?
Hmm?
I know when I put the boots in my backpack, I put the ability on them. But now when I click on the boots, it was deleted.
Oh, here I can send you the description.
I just needed. Are they a reaction or a bonus action? I know what they do, but
I believe it's not a reaction. I believe it's a bonus action.
Bonus
Let me
action,
double
okay.
check.
it just made that. It's just different. How I deal with stuff is different.
Yep, as a bonus action.
Okay. I just don't know why it deleted the custom. It's stupid.
It might have been in an update or something. I can always make you a homebrew item to do it.
Okay.
That's not a bad.
That might be easier.
That's what I did with Nemoria's shield. It's a lot easier to manage and gives you a lot more options. It doesn't take me that long. So I'll make you some boots.
Okay, so I'm stepping up next to Zoramir.
Okay.
While this was going on.
They're just kind of looking at it. You can see their heads turning to the side.
Can I send a command to do a lightning grasp when they get within range?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Grayson and be like, I'm gonna sneak up behind him and slit his throat.
By all means.
You want to get the brown one? I'll get the green one.
That'll work.
All right. Kind of do, point to him and
Stealth up
3, 2, 1,
behind him.
and sneak up behind him and.
I won't go right behind him. I'm going to go up one and over to the east one. Yep.
I'm gonna get my rapier ready and.
Nope. Right back where I was.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just need to be 10 feet within him.
All right. let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Wait, what?
Technically, there's not something that's a sneak attack, but you're going to get to go first. Don't worry.
Okay.
There is no rules for surprise attacks, basically.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Huh. Well, good thing I did that because I would not normally be going first.
Okay.
9.
Jeez. All right, Blaylock.
20.
Look at you. Nemoria.
13.
Grayson.
Oh, I get to roll as initiative.
24.
Advantage.
All right. Grayson.
Okay, I am going to use the whip to attack the one in front of me.
Okay.
That is 13.
That hits.
Okay. The first one is for... Really, you're going to fucking freeze up now, you piece of shit. D&D Beyond, everybody. 10 for the first attack.
Okay.
Second attack. 14 again. That one is... Why is he going so damn slow? What the fuck?
The dice.
Yeah.
It's a setting you have to change. It's a browser setting. It probably got reset during an update.
11 damage from that one. And that's my turn.
All right. Blaylock. You can now deliver your lightning grasp.
All right. So shocking grass, 19 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. And there. And you. 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's all. I believe that's all I'm going to do.
By the way,
that's
Mike,
all I'm gonna
if
do.
you're tooling around in the browser settings, it's your hardware acceleration. It's in the settings. You got to look for it. Okay. Nemoria, you are up.
I'm gonna step in front of Grayson.
Okay.
And attack that one.
All right. Go for it.
I guess I'd stand here with finger up my nose. 13 to hit,
That hits.
and it is 5 points of damage.
All right. And Zoramir. And
I am going.
Nemoria, I should have done this with everybody. Zoramir, I'll give you sneak attack, but I should have gave everybody advantage on those attacks. But
I could roll again. I could roll that one more time.
it's a little late.
It doesn't
now.
matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So go for it.
Do I get advantage?
No, but just hit.
Obliterate him.
17 to hit.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So you do get your sneak attack.
And that's that one. Okay, so 11 plus.
Oh, the sound of rogues rolling dice.
Oh, this is okay. 16,
Avalanche.
20, 24, 27.
Total.
He's dead.
So you come up behind him and you jump up and just thrust your knife into his throat and rip it out, and you see blood spurt into the water and just it turns around.
And with my other hand, I'm going to take the dagger and second blow.
Okay.
16.
That hits.
for 7 points.
Okay. All right, it's their turn. Didn't mark these, so let me mark them so they're easier to identify.
Macy, Speary, and Hansy.
Trash can man.
So the red one's going to attack Zoromir because it just got its throat ripped out.
Valid reason.
First attack hits. Second attack hits. And third attack misses. First one, you take 7 points of piercing damage. And then the second one, you take 8 points of slashing damage as it bites into your flesh and then claws at you.
Ow.
The green one is now going to attack Nemoria. And you notice that this one, no, it's going to, it misses. Natural 1 and misses. So
Slashing?
Slashing, yep.
Stub your toe. You cannot make an unarmed attack on your next turn.
That's a big deal. That's everything they do. And the pink one is going to attack Loyal at disadvantage because it's in the water and Loyal is flying above.
And Loyal is flying.
What's Loyal's AC?
Miserable.
80.
Oh, goodness. 13.
First one hits. Second one. Second one hits.
Goodbye, fair friend.
Third one misses. So the first one takes 8 points of piercing damage. And the second one...
Choose your next dice roll well.
The next one takes 10 points of slashing damage.
And he explodes into bits.
And you just see it crunch, bite into Loyal, and you just hear the screech of metal against teeth as it grabs a hold of Loyal and pulls it until its head pops off. And then it just drops it into the water and turns to look at you. Poor Loyal. All right. Grayson, you're up.
All right. 2 attacks. 16 for the first one.
Definitely hits.
For 10 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 17 to hit. For 9 damage.
All right. As your whip lashes out across its flesh, Nemoria, you just feel like this chain-like appendage come whipping over your shoulder, and tearing flesh from the creature, and then retracting back. You kind of turn, and Grayson gives you a smirk.
And I'll be like, hey, God, what are you doing?
Blaylock, you're up.
Your bacon.
I'd like to move up next to Grayson.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out my firearm and
I knew it was coming.
And I'm going to shoot at the at green.
Okay.
And hits Loyal.
Drum roll.
9.
Oh my god.
I have a a +6 to this stinking thing.
I was gonna say, how is it a weapon that you are proficient with you never hit with?
One time, and it
Damn.
was underwater,
Once
and he shouldn't have been able
underwater.
to do it. Okay, you pull it out, and fire away.
Water comes out the barrel.
The shot hits the stone on the back wall and kind of ricochets out, and they all kind of turn and look at you. It's just amazing. Like, we need stats on this. Nemoria, you're up.
I'm going to attack the guy in front of me. And that is 11.
That hits.
Oh my. And that will be 8 points of damage.
All right. And Zormir.
I'm going to try and finish this guy off with my rapier. 15.
That hits.
For 7 points.
All right. You stab into
Then-
him.
Still alive?
Yep.
Alright. Then start stabbing with him. While my rapier's in there, I'm going to take my dagger in the other hand and slice across his body.
Okay.
Oof. 13.
That hits.
Really? For 8 points.
All right. As you slash it across his body and wounds open up, he's looking pretty bad. Both of green and red are looking rough, but they're still strong. As Pink moves up, hearing something ricochet near its head, it runs toward the source of the loud noise and attacks Blaylock.
I'm going to use my shield to protect him.
Okay. So you, as it comes running in, you just kind of shove your shield out. And he misses. You kind of hit him. He misses again. And a natural 1. Slashing. As Blaylock, you just see Nemoria like shoving this shield out, and it's like scraping against the shield as it's trying to get back to you.
My eyes will go wide.
Cramp. You take 1d4 penalty to your next attack roll.
Oof.
Okay. And that 1d4 is 1. Nemoria, the one in front of you, it also is kind of stuck on your shield trying to attack you. Can't get anywhere. That's the one that had the unarmed disadvantage.
Oh.
And then the red one's going to attack Zormir.
Mhm.
And it hits.
So, question before.
Go ahead.
Gonna say, when it does. So if he's still holding on to me, can I jump without him having an opportunity then?
No, they'd still get an opportunity.
Okay, never mind.
Anytime you leave melee range without a teleport.
Right.
So the first 2 hit and the third one misses. Zormir, the first one, 5 points of piercing damage. The second one, 9 points of slashing damage. And Grayson, you're up.
Okay, first attack is going towards the green
Okay,
for 15.
that hits.
For 11 damage.
All right.
Second attack is 12 to hit for another 11 damage.
You lash out with your whip, catching it right in the neck, and as you pull back, it's kind of stuck. You just keep pulling, and eventually the head rips off, and the body falls to the ground. And as it does, Nemoria, you see the body shift and turn to a little, slightly hairy body. And Grayson, as the whip comes back, the head starts rolling toward you, and you can see a little bit of a beard and long hair of a Dorwood woman.
All right, I'm going to use a key point and do flurry of blows on the penguin. There's 2 unarmed attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like 20-something to hit with the first one.
Just misses.
And 21 with the second one.
Okay.
That is... First hit is for 11. Second hit is for 10.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
As you reach out and just pop, pop, pop. Just punching into it. Blaylock, you're just seeing Grayson smacking it with his hand.
Oof.
And Blaylock, you are up.
Beautiful. All right, shocking grasp on pink.
Okay.
23.
That hits.
Hey, I said roll. Okay, good. Come on, D&D Beyond. What's going on with you?
That's what I'm saying. That the dice roll, I had moved to real dice because it was just taking way too long.
Yeah. 18.
Never left real dice. That's what you get.
And 18 damage.
I agree. 18 damage?
I'm sorry, I just missed everything you said. Just trying to ignore you. I did 18 damage.
Okay. As the creature just stands there and pulses as electricity arcs out as you shove the prongs of your pistol into
In his chest, not the head.
In his chest, yep.
So you don't miss.
Nemoria, you are up.
Center mass. It's better.
I'm going to turn to my left and I'm going to attack that pink.
Okay.
20 to hit.
That hits.
And 5 points of damage.
All right. And Zormir.
Taking out the rapier again, trying to finish him off.
Okay.
That's gonna hit 26.
Yep.
Wow.
Ew. For 6 points.
Okay.
Would you attack him with a butter knife?
Might as well have been. Then again, dagger in the other hand. 16. Hit.
That hits.
Or 6 points.
He's looking pretty bad as you just keep peppering him full of holes. You can see him slowing down, but he's angry and he returns. And he misses as he tries to bite at you. Comes
Good.
back. Another natural one in slashing. Make that 2 natural ones in slashing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to
All
back.
time, Chris.
Does that compound in some way?
It's bad for
Let's
him.
see. Make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, you are unable to attack with that body part for 1 minute.
15.
Okay.
Ooh.
The hell? Okay. Well, this one's the exact same one, but it's a DC of 12.
Okay. And he fails. So he can't attack with his claws as he cramps up or something. And now the pink one.
I'm going to use my shield.
Well, he's attacking you. So
Oh, is he attacking me?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That was me picking.
Oh, I apologize.
No problem. Misses. Misses. And misses. Just batting 1,000 tonight. Grayson,
We're okay with that.
you're up.
We are definitely okay with that.
Where's those natural 20s?
Last week.
There's one.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Matt 20.
Last week. That is so great.
Oh.
It's slashing maximum damage and roll the damage dice again. So that'd be 11 plus 1. So 12 damage. Second attack. Not so good, but it hits with a 15 for 9 damage.
Okay. The end of your whip just embeds into the chest of the creature. You hear it take a labored breath, and you rip it out. And as you do, flesh and particles spray over Blaylock as your whip returns to you, and the creature falls to the ground, and you see its body shift and change to a kind of a black, scaly dragonborn laying in front of you.
And I will move behind Zormir.
Okay. And Blaylock, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to
Shoot
move
him.
right next to who's that below Zoromir?
Grayson.
Grayson, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, right next to Grayson.
Okay.
Okay, aim and shoot.
Okay.
Fingers crossed for you, buddy.
But
15.
misses.
What?
Just kidding. It hit.
It was like, 4 points of damage.
What?
No, never mind. 7 points of damage.
And with that,
It was a 4 and I have a +3 on it.
you fire a shot, catching it right in the forehead, and its head whips
Nope,
back.
Not that. Oh.
Not that?
That's
It's
fine.
already done.
No, it doesn't matter where I aim. It ain't going to go where I want it to anyway. So it hits him right in the head.
The
Right in
head,
the dome.
the head whips back, and you see the neck flop backwards as the legs just drop out from underneath it.
I was aiming for the chest. Dagnabbit.
And the body shifts and transforms to a large body of a Goliath man.
I pull out the short sword again and just start hacking.
Yeah, that's a big head.
I'm gonna go sit against the wall and kind of, it hurts. Nurse my wounds a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and say a small prayer to Bahamut and try to touch him and cast heal on him.
Okay. You say a prayer and reach out and put your hand on him, and nothing happens.
Just bow my head, say I'm sorry, buddy. I'm trying.
You get that god back, or some god back.
I'm working on it.
You got a
Trust me.
potion. Suck it up.
Grayson, I'm not talking to
I don't
you.
think that's going to heal me as much as I need.
I'm gonna give Zormir one of my potions. Take this, buddy. Drink it. You need it more than I do.
Thank you, friend.
Grayson just looks at Zoromir. Did you forget everything I said to you? In and out. In and out.
Just
Take the hit.
like you said, swing with all the swords and slice them up nice and good.
You seen me standing there taking all the hits? No.
Yeah, because I was your bodyguard. You're standing back and cowering behind me.
Okay.
Did you roll for that heal, Zormir?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to remember what it was. Isn't it 1d4?
2d4 plus something. 3, I think.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Is it?
Yep.
Is Grayson like our Mickey from Rocky?
Hmm.
Bum. Always bum.
Stop taking the hits. Back away. What you do?
All right, Grayson, you've collected the heads and put them in the bag with the others.
Okay. Memoria.
Yeah.
We see a
It was
wall
good
over
use
there
of the
on
shield.
east.
Thank you. I told you I want to be a fighter, but you shouldn't have to be yelling at me to do it. There's better ways to get my attention and teach me.
No, there's not.
Yes.
I've been around. I've seen how we do with it.
I kind of agree with Grayson. You still haven't used the enhancement I put on your shield.
Today, nobody hit me, so I didn't have a chance to use it. What do you want me to do? Make something up? I'm gonna look at the bodies. Can we look at the bodies, see if there's anything on them?
Yeah, give me an investigation.
There's a lack of a head.
But there's the rest of the body.
I'm gonna go up there
13.
and cast Mending on Loyal.
Okay, you do find between all the bodies, as you look around, a couple small pouches that equal out to about 12 gold and 25 silver.
Thank you.
Why is it never something divisible by 4?
I do it on purpose just to drive you nuts, I'll be honest.
25 silver.
Yep.
20. 12 gold, 25 silver.
Maybe in the grand scheme of thing, it all equals a square number.
I'll give everybody 3 gold, and then I'll give the 25 silver to Grayson.
I think it was 5 silver, wasn't it?
25
3 gold, 5 silver.
25 silver.
Oh my. Okay. I'd like to cast Mending on Loyal.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, it's a cantrip. I really just want to heal him up.
Yeah, that's fine. He's healed up.
Okay, good.
He looks rough. I mean, wings are.
Days.
Yeah, I would say he needs some time because he's taken some hits lately.
Yep.
I would say he's having difficulty flying. At minimum, half flying speed.
Okay, I got him.
Grayson, do we want to go to the end of the wall and look around to see what they were doing down there? Why are they just standing down there if there's nowhere down there?
Before we do that, I hand out 10 gold to each of you guys.
Oh. Okay.
What's this for?
I found it in the other room.
Thank you.
You waited this long to give it to us?
Thank you.
We're on a time restraint.
Listen.
Might as well give it to you now for handing out money.
Yeah. Speaking of which, DM, how long have we been in here? And how much long? Can we gauge how much longer we have on our healing, on our blessing?
I have put it down in the notes. So you've been in here about an hour, which puts you at 4. Yep.
4 hours. Okay. All right, I want to run over to the water to the east, and I want to just go wade around and see if I can find anything in there.
Okay.
There's a reason they were down there. Why would you just be guarding the end of a hall?
Maybe they were just having a powwow, just
They don't seem-
they're just resting.
They don't seem smart enough to think that far.
Yeah. Do I see anything in here?
You kind of step in the water and you see that it gets immediately quite a bit deeper here.
Hmm. How about temperature? How is it? Is it colder than what I would picture from being inside of a temple?
It's a little cool, but warmer than what the outside water would have been.
Okay. All right. Hmm. So, do I see anything in here? Can I look?
You can look. Do a perception.
Yeah. That is a 22.
Okay. On the back eastern wall, give me 1 second.
You see 4 holes.
You see a lever protruding from the wall under the water.
I'm gonna come back up and let everyone know there's a lever over here.
Well, it'll either let the water out or let the water in.
Go pull it.
I'm gonna go pull it. I'm gonna go back out there and I'm gonna pull it.
Okay. You go down into the water and swim down and grab a hold of the lever. You start pulling it down. You hear Grayson, Nemoria, you make a perception check for me with disadvantage. But Grayson and
Take 2d10 acid damage.
Zoramir. Let's hear what Nemoria's perception says first.
It would be a 23. With you said disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
So you all hear the grinding sound coming down from the hallway you came from. Just
I turn around and look down the hallway.
Yeah.
don't see anything.
I say, you know what? It could be that big door that we were at.
Could be.
Let's go look.
Probably should wait for Blaylock to come back up
Well,
from the water.
I figured Blaylock would start walking this way.
I'm gonna
instead of just
come
standing
back,
there
yeah.
holding it.
Blaylock, we heard something. Get over here.
I'm still underwater.
Yeah, he's just
Coming back up, everybody's going.
What did I do?
What have I done to the rest of my party?
I'm all by myself.
That would have been great.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna start walking back down the hallway.
Okay.
Did you notice anything?
There was a loud noise.
Oh, really?
Nemoria's just walking down the hallway.
I'm gonna follow after.
I look at Blaylock. Boy, they really didn't teach her any manners in that church.
Lucky I can't hear you.
All right.
I turn around, I see Grayson and Blaylock, and I just bow and wave my hand. Go on, somebody.
Keep walking.
Oh, so I'll just turn around and keep walking.
Okay.
I'll walk down to the corner.
Okay.
Just following suit.
I'm gonna look left and right, see if I see anything different.
Looks like a hallway.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the east.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up another 20 feet. I'm just gonna turn around and look at him and go, can we see the end of the hallway now?
You can see that the door is no longer there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just look at him and point to the door because I know I don't want to yell. So
After you, Zormir. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll just go and sneakily walk forward.
All right, roll a stealth.
don't get blood all over the place.
Natural 1.
Oh my god.
You feel stealthy.
Oh.
My plus 11 don't save me there. Yeah, I'm going to start walking down the hall.
Wait, it's still a 12 then.
Still a failure.
Oh.
Critical failure.
How far do you want to walk?
40 feet.
Okay, who's next?
I'll go up, stand next to him.
As long as we're not being quiet, Blaylock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back behind Grayson.
Everyone just clink, 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 clink. Zormir starts like tapping on the side of his dagger and like reaching down with it and dragging it along the floor. Just
Creating a beat on the ground.
And stupid thing's acting funny tonight. You see some more statues lining
Burn
the
them.
hallway.
Burn
I'm
them.
gonna stealthily, at least I think, walk up to the green statue and then start investigating it.
So you start walking from side to side and walk up to the green statue. Namore, you just following?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow up, stand right to the south of him.
Okay. You stop at the statue and you see an odd eight-legged creature, very spider-like, and you imagine this was once a different color. It looks like it's just kind of oxidized with time.
Any
Touch it.
inscriptions or anything?
No?
Touch it.
I'm gonna see if anything moves on it. Investigate it.
You touch it and nothing happens. You try to grab the legs and see if any of them move. Nothing happens.
Anybody want to help me try and move this?
Nope. Keep on moving. I don't know why you want to redecorate.
Be careful when crossing in front of that statue.
All right, let's keep going.
All right. You see that the hallway ends to the east and curves northward.
I'm just gonna walk right up behind. I'll just stay right on him.
Yeah, let's go up to the corner.
Okay. You walk to the corner and kind of peek around. And see that the floor here tilts slightly down and water fills the hallway.
Let's slump over and just look annoyed back at them. There's more water.
Joy.
Shocking.
No, please don't shock us in the water, Blaylock.
All right.
Well, that hasn't done anything as of yet, so
I'm gonna walk up to water edge.
Okay. Walk up to the water edge. You see it slopes down pretty fair.
Did anyone else just think of a 7 Mary 3 song? Okay, never mind.
Is it
It's all you, buddy.
cumbersome? Zormir, what are you doing?
How deep does the water seem?
You're not there, so
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the water edge too.
okay. It goes down deep. Looks like you'd probably have to swim once you get inside.
Hey, Blaylock, get over here.
I dive in.
Okay. You hear Grayson just kind of run into the water and jump and disappears beneath the surface.
Following.
Okay.
As I'm diving in. Come on, little buddy.
I'll take up the rear.
I'll just look and I'll deep breath and dive in.
All right.
Zoramir, you can breathe underwater.
Still don't trust it.
he's
I'll spit acid out my mouth.
He's gonna pass out.
All right.
I believe in the acid coming out of my mouth, but I don't believe in breathing water.
I'm gonna move up 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Grayson.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Yep.
Okay. A second here. As you start swimming forward, you notice there is a pathway to the east, and the current one keeps going forward.
I think that
I'll
would be
swim over to the east
Oh,
or the west. That's
wait,
west.
I'd go west if I was you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I think
notice
that's gonna hook up with the room we were just in.
you notice as you go west, the water gets shallow, and you eventually are able to walk out.
Drum roll.
Another door.
How many hinges?
4,
On each side.
2 on each side.
Ah.
So let's just Blaylock, let's just do one door this time.
Is it a double door or is it a single door?
It is a double door, and there is a significant lock in the center of it, kind of hanging there, binding the door together.
This one's not rusty.
This one's not rusty.
Or a mirror.
Everybody step back.
Any pictures on it or
Fine.
No pictures on it, just a normal door.
All right, I back off to let Zoramir up.
Get up, crack my knuckles, and limber up, get up to the lock, and give it a crack.
Nat
lock picking it.
one.
All right.
Yeah, that one.
Nat one.
Breaks his lockpick in the lock.
All right. 26.
Okay, you guys see Zoramir walk up. He starts fiddling, and you just hear, and the lock falls loose, and instantly unlocked.
Might not take a sword very well, but I can pick a lock.
Very good. Good job, little one. I'll go ahead and open the door easily.
Okay.
Just real easy.
What kind of
Check
lock?
it.
Is it just like a typical lock on a door, or
Yeah.
is it a,
Yeah,
or is it like a hanging chain with a lock or something like that?
it's just a lock that bolts through like the door handles. Like it
All right.
goes through. You open it up slowly, just
So can I pocket the lock?
if you want to.
I'd like to pocket the lock.
As soon as you open the door, you notice this room is a little different. Just looking down in, let me reveal a little bit more here. The walls are kind of coated in this dripping dark purple ooze, and it just seems to have these little nodules of pink that are within the ooze that glows with a light pink light. Grayson, immediately you smell just this rancid smell of sulfur and burnt stone, and then the rest of you smell something. Smells like a fart.
Got sulfur, fellas.
What does that mean to
Hey,
you?
Luck, I think you need a shower again.
No, it means I would not use fire in any sort of way right now.
Blaylock, definitely don't try to fire that gun.
Fine.
You don't have to worry about me. I have no spells, so.
Just be careful.
Well,
Sulfur,
since you know
sulfur.
so much,
Well-
do you want to lead?
You do, okay. Nemoria would know a little bit, right? Sulfur usually means demonic.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm deaf, remember?
you can still smell.
I can smell.
Don't smell with your ears.
Shut up.
I relate the sulfur equation to demon to the other two.
Okay.
Really? I'll point. I'll look at Nemoria, and then I'll point at Soramir, and just do this.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Gee,
Walk. Yes, proceed with caution. Walk 10 or 15 feet.
I need 1 second, because
But while the DM is doing that, I'm gonna point ahead, and then point and just do little horns on my head.
Dragon.
Yeah. No, no, not dragon.
Demon.
No, evil. Like tail, and I'll like point at my tail, and like a little thing of the horns.
Still dragon.
Little dragon.
yeah, I just need a minute.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
It's your world. We're just your world. We're living in it.
Yep.
I'm gonna go over there and start snapping my fingers, like on the side of Nemoria's head.
Still just looking around.
Hmm.
Can't hear. And I look at him and I'm like, what? What?
And I'll take a look at the damaged ear, and then snap my fingers right by it.
Just
Anything?
shrug. I just shrug. And I look at you. Door, fall, hinges. Your fault.
I'll just pat you on the shoulder. It's okay. For beard, a little tug. Or Nemoria comes into the party, forsakes her god, grows a beard.
Yeah. Gets this cool
Just
belt.
Total transformation.
Got my ear chopped off.
Have we corrupted Nemoria, or was that her own doing?
Yeah. It had a lot to do with her choices.
Things you learn on the fly, right?
Kind of bloodthirsty right now, you know. This is feeling. I'm really feeling it. I just want to murder.
Murder.
Muck duck.
Red rum.
Red rum.
Red rum.
Red rum.
Sorry, whatever I had planned for here somehow
Nope,
got
nope.
deleted by D&D Beyond. So
You're
Oh
fine.
no.
Yeah.
It's right next to the description of the boots.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they.
All right.
The dice rolls.
And the dice rolls.
Yeah, we'll just turn around and go the other way.
Look, it's a
Yeah,
big
hey,
empty room.
oh, you're not ready for this hallway? Is it like a loading screen? We'll just go the other way until then.
Yeah.
The swim laps. Meanwhile, our ticker's going tick, tick.
You see a little avatar of like the party going across the screen.
Freaking happened to my stuff?
We'll turn
You
around.
go straight down the hall.
Swing my mace at Grayson. Now you want to try?
Little tooltip comes up. Remember, when withdrawing from combat, you will take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, now's the time for training. Let's go.
Yeah. Nobody'll hear.
Punch
do it
Blaylock
underwater.
to the stomach. Foot to Zormir's head.
Let's all play a
Let's do-
game. Let's have Blaylock get the gun out and shoot
Yeah.
him.
Target practice.
It's like the worst game of Russian roulette.
Right. Everybody loses. Nope.
If you catch on fire, jump in the water.
Sorry, this is making me. It's almost like they freaking deleted the.
D&D and Beyond, everybody. D&D Beyond.
I mean, I have it. I'm wondering if I went and deleted one of the other encounters and it accidentally deleted that one instead. Which
Spoiler: it's an encounter.
it is an encounter.
Oh,
Sorry, it is.
that's all right. We figured as much since there's a door.
And sulfur.
So
I mean, just a suggestion. I know it's only 9:30. I mean, you wanna just call it quits for tonight then and pick up?
It's kind of early.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hush you.
or we can stand around here for another half hour.
Your character's deaf, not you. Not you. No, we don't
No.
want to quit right now.
What? Let's go swimming.
As we take a short rest right here.
Yeah. What's that
Well,
sulfur
yeah.
smell? Oh, that's making me kind of sleepy.
Yeah. Let's take a long rest right now.
Yeah.
I
Here,
could
I'm
use
gonna-
that.
You know what we should do?
Sure.
We should just kind of like clear out the hallway. We'll just light a fire and then just let it just like just catch right down the hallway and then we'll jump in the water.
Yeah. Shoot your gun down there. See what happens.
It makes me kind of angry.
No reason to be angry.
Just a game.
Moria,
Yes.
have you felt anything new from
I found it.
your deity?
Oh,
Any
okay.
sign of
we're ready now.
oh
Where was that question 20 minutes ago?
yeah.
I just couldn't remember the name of it.
Green Dragon, Into the Hallway. That's the name of it.
No, that's the other hallway.
Oh.
I tossed the Hobbit. Laylock? I'm
Okay.
going there.
Nobody
wait.
tosses a dwarf.
I don't like this plan.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Okay, it's gonna go forward
We're
15, 20 feet.
We're moving forward, totally not into an encounter.
Lighting a
Sorry.
match.
Surprise is gone.
Yeah, right.
As you near the corner, you just hear this weird guttural growling coming from deeper in the room.
All right. Can I hear this yet, or am I still deaf?
You're still deaf.
Of course. Well, since I don't hear anything, I'm just going to keep walking another 15, 20 feet.
I'm gonna grab onto the back of her mail.
Okay, you make
What
a
do you
you make a dexterity check to see if you can grab.
Okay.
You're deaf. You're not
Look at that.
speaking, Memoria.
20. Not
Okay.
natural.
You grab hold of Nemoria as she starts to walk forward.
I'm going to turn around and be like, what?
No, I'm just gonna wave my hand back and forth. No, not yet. And I'll point at my ears and then rub my belly.
You're hungry?
Are you hungry?
Wait. Rub belly.
What are you doing?
Peeking around the corner. What do we see?
Okay, so you sneak up and peer around the corner. Give me 1 second here. There we go.
Does this remind me of like a Dodongo in like Zelda?
What?
It looks like a Dodongo. Someone get
What's
a bomb.
the gungle?
Yeah, get a bomb and shove it in its mouth.
And you see this creature from just your nightmare. Long spiked tongue protruding from its mouth, waving, flapping over its razor-like teeth as it peers around the room looking for the noise it's hearing. What are you doing?
Does anybody, do we see this yet, or is it just Zoramir?
Just Zoramir.
I think we should go in this room, guys.
I don't think it can fit down the hallway.
I'm just gonna gesture like
Let's go.
big, really big.
Let's get it stuck in the hallway.
Well,
Just
we
start pelting it in the face.
came here to do a job. We're doing the job.
I don't think we can carry this head back.
Blaylock, can you throw a rock? Throw a rock at somewhere.
You could throw a rock, and then I'll just point at Nemoria and throw.
I'm going to pick a rock up and I'm going to throw it to the top northwest corner of the room.
Okay.
You know, you moved that creature, and that was kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what uh-huh.
I really
here's
didn't like you moving
here's
that.
something.
It's still looking at us right now over here in this corner, and the rock was in the other corner. I think it's misguided.
Yeah. It should have went all the way to that top left corner.
Yeah, it really should have went over there. It should be looking over there.
What are you gonna
not at
do?
us.
I'm gonna like take a step back behind Blaylock. Like I don't want anything to do with this.
Okay.
Be the coward.
All right, so I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and step out one step so he can see me.
All right. Roll initiative.
Gosh.
Just
Sooner
Nemoria.
or later.
No, everybody.
Nemorius 13.
Give me a second. Moria's 13.
And Nemoria,
Okay.
it was
Blake?
nice to know you.
Blaylock.
23.
Zoramir.
9.
Grayson.
23.
All right. Blaylock, you're up.
Blaylock.
I'm gonna go up to Nemoria. How far is it away from Nemoria?
20 feet.
20 feet. Ah, excellent. Point and shoot. So I'm gonna go right to the north of Nemoria.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, do I get advantage because it's so big?
No.
I mean, I'd really like advantage. But however, I got a nat 20.
Nice. Really?
first.
All right.
That
Double
is-
damage.
Yeah, that's firearms. What is that? Bludgeoning, maybe?
No, it's range.
Just ranged? Oh, okay.
So
So-
double damage.
All right, so I ignore the double damage that's already here. Or I guess I just roll that net. That's terrible. Do I get the... All right, hold on a second. Double damage. Now I'm confused. Do I add the modifier twice?
No, so with that, it would be if you get a bonus for natural 20s.
Yep.
Take that complete number
Yep.
and double it.
Oh, okay. All right, because it's D&D Beyond likes to do this weird
It
thing
does.
to it. Yeah. Okay. So, 20 damage.
Okay.
And you bruised it.
20 damage total.
That's 20 damage total.
Okay. You fire at it. It hits it, and you see the round actually spin off of it and hit the floor. You hurt it, but not as much as you thought you would.
They shoot it. Paching! A ricochet.
Grayson, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to go right behind Laylock.
Okay.
And I will hold my attack action until it gets close enough.
And you being studied in monsters, you know what this is.
What is this?
You know it's a Kenaloth. You know that they're big, mean, that they're not of this world, and pretty tough, and an example of what everyone would run into in the Dead Spokes for sure.
Well, this is our first test, people.
Mm.
So you're
These
holding.
things can be found in the Dead Spokes as well, so
Do you think it'll get stuck in the hallway?
no.
You're holding your action.
I'm holding my action to attack it if it gets within 10 feet of me.
Okay. Its tongue lashes out to Nemoria.
Oh, shit!
From that far?
It has a range of 30 feet. And hits Nemoria.
Back to the water.
Go back.
Get
Go
to
back.
the water.
For 9 points of piercing damage.
Go
So with
now.
my-
Get to the water.
Its
So-
tongue pierces?
Yes.
So can I use my shield against his tongue to push him back?
No.
I had to ask.
I
How much?
A ranged
What's it?
attack.
How much damage?
9 points of
9.
piercing damage. Let me put what you're looking at in the chat here. So,
Wow.
and you are now grappled. And he pulls you up to him,
Wow.
and
Was this an aberration, a fiend, or a... Well, I know it's not undead.
it's a fiend.
Okay.
You would know that.
Yeah.
And you are also restrained. So you are grappled and restrained. And now it's going to attack you with its claws. And you won't believe
So
this.
restrained, then I can't use my shield. Then correct? If I'm restrained.
Restrained, your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. And your attacks have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dexterity saves. So you want to use your shield, like the push shield?
Yeah.
No, no, you wouldn't be able to do that.
So take it like a woman.
Okay. Because you're basically wrapped up in a tongue.
Yes, I can't do nothing.
So,
And I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs for somebody to come help.
Everybody in there now, or she's dead.
you take 17 points of slashing damage as it claws into your flesh.
Oh.
And Nemoria, you are up. You can attempt to escape if you'd like to break the grapple. If you attack from that, you have disadvantage.
I'm going to try to use my jump to.
Okay.
Well, no,
That's a movement. Your movement is 0.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. I'm
You
0.
can't use remaining movement of 0.
You're more than welcome to try.
Come on, Chris.
No, I am not.
Why waste his turn?
So, no, I'm just gonna like try to maybe just wiggle, drop down, see what I can't do to back out of it.
All right. You need to roll a strength check.
I'm going to add Flash of Genius to that. So that's a +5 to whatever you roll.
Is that skill?
So it's a reaction when you or another creature you see within 30 feet of you makes an ability check or saving throw. You can use your reaction to add +5 to the roll.
I'll allow it. Technically not
13.
an ability, but with the +5.
Yes.
Okay. You try to kind of grab a hold of the tongue and push and move it out of the way, and no luck. Zormir, you're up.
I am going to go up to the corner, see what all the commotion is going on, get even more horrified seeing Nemoria's cut up in the tongue, and just kind of put my bracers of flying daggers out and take a couple shots at him.
Okay.
Oof. Huh. First one is 11. Second.
That misses.
Second one is 25.
That hits. And
Do I get a sneak attack?
You do, because...
Oh, right.
Well, yeah, because there's someone adjacent to.
Okay, so... Natural 4 for 9 points. Okay. It's 19, 25, 27 total points.
Okay. As the dagger pierces into it, seems to do damage to it. You see the flesh rip open.
I'm going to also get all up inside of his head and psychically damage it with some...
Does it have to be a different creature?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It says you can target a second creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nemoria!
All right.
Just kill me. Save yourselves. Kill me.
Blaylock, you're up.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on the creature. It needs to do a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna guess you're casting it where it's not gonna hit Nemoria.
Is that every creature within there?
Mm-hmm.
Each object within 20 feet within range, outlined in a blah 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 blah. Beep.
Okay, so you're casting it so it doesn't hit
I'm gonna
Nemoria?
cast it so that it
Okay.
doesn't hit Nemoria, but hits the weird armadillo from hell creature.
Okay. What save is it?
Dexterity. Can
Okay.
we call it a hellmadillo?
You could. 19.
All right. Yeah, you save.
All right. Grayson.
This stinking spell.
All right. I'm rushing in, so I'm going to go 10, 15 feet forward.
Okay.
15 feet down.
Okay.
I'm pulling out the Morning Star and first attack for 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so that is 9 regular damage plus 2 radiant.
Okay.
Second attack, natural 19, which for me is a crit. That is 11 damage plus 3 radiant damage.
You gave it
I'm
razor
going to try to
blade.
restrain it. That is a D15.
15, you said?
Yep.
19.
Fuck. Okay, that's my turn right now.
All right.
Back, get in here.
All right. It is going to bite down onto Nemoria, use its tongue to pull Nemoria into its mouth. And it hits for
'Shoes off to add that up.
25 points of piercing damage.
Oh gosh, yeah,
My
that's
gosh.
something.
And it's going to claw at Nemoria. And hits. For 15 points of slashing damage.
So as this is going on, as he's doing this, I'm yelling and I'm screaming out to Bahamut, just asking and begging and pleading for his powers, telling him that I want to follow him and I want to be his child, as I fall down and faint, and I am down.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Since it's your turn, make a death saving throw.
Tell me how I do that. I do not know.
Just roll
D20.
D20.
Oh, okay.
No modifiers.
I can tell you all about that.
Yeah, I've never been in this position. 17.
All right, that's one save.
You should see like 3 little skulls up there. Or 3
Yeah, I
little
see
boxes.
them now. Yeah, I opened them up.
All right, Zormir, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around the corner again and take a shot with my bracers of daggers. 22 and 22.
They both hit.
Sweet. And I don't get sneak attack now, do I?
Nope, because there's nobody conscious.
What about Grayson's in melee range?
No, Grayson's 10 feet away.
10 feet back.
Must be within 5 feet.
Morningstar still a range of 5.
It's melee weapon, but it's a range of 10. It has to be within 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is 16 total points.
Okay. The daggers pierce into him, cutting a bit. You can see he's taken some damage. He's not real happy about it. Is that the end?
That's it.
Blaylock, you're up.
I'm gonna run up and then to the right of Nemoria.
Okay.
Cure wounds.
Okay.
And you heal for 7 points of damage. So that just takes you to a flat 7.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Get up, we need you. And that's everything.
All right. Grayson.
All right. Do the whip again. That is 26 to hit. So that is 9 regular, 5 radiant. Second attack. Natural 19 again. Fuck.
Uh-oh, we lost you.
Oh,
We can't hear you.
uh-oh.
I
Too
could
much
read.
fandom.
I could read your lips there, though.
Radiant and 7.
How much for that second hit? That was the natural 19.
Double damage.
Okay. So how much was the damage total?
10 radiant and 18 regular flashing.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to restrain it again.
All right.
15.
It fails.
It is restrained.
All right.
Of course, its turns next.
It still has Nemoria in its wrapped with its tongue. It's gonna bite. And somehow it misses. It's gonna claw. And it hits.
And I still can't use my shield or anything. I'm
No.
still like bound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even after she keeled over?
Yeah, because it still has its her wrapped up in its tongue.
Yep.
That's 14 points of slashing damage.
Huh. Just a little.
I you know, I should have asked beforehand.
Nemoria, make a death saving throw.
Seven.
That's a failure.
But the clock starts over, so you only have one failure.
Zormir, you are up.
Again, not wanting to get close to this evil thing, I'm just around the corner and peeking, making sure the situation's mostly under control, and I'm going to reach out my daggers and around the corner and poof,
Okay.
shoot off.
I'll find a table.
Let's just say we'll be dealing with 2 Nemorias if I get anywhere close to that thing. Natural 20 on one of those and a 18 on the other.
Okay. Both hit.
Maximum damage, and roll the damage dice again.
Okay, so max damage for that guy is
Does
9
not-
points.
For your weapon damage, not the sneak attack, because you'll get sneak attack on this one.
We'll get sneak attack too. Oh, this is gonna be a big hit. Cool. So 9 plus. Now, when I roll the damage die again, do I get the modifier as well, or is it just the straight roll?
Just a straight roll.
Just a straight roll. Yep.
Okay. So that's 11 plus 8 is 19. Now time for the sneak attack.
Okay.
And that has probably got to be the worst sneak attack roll I have rolled in my life.
1.
3 1s and a 2.
Wow.
So that's 24 points total.
So you throw the daggers out. You see one go into its neck and the other gets in its neck. It takes a few steps back. And it goes to draw in a breath and it slumps over to the side.
I just come running out from around the corner with my, well, I guess it's just my bracers, but yeah, cheering. We did it. And then I see Nemoria just dead on the ground and stuck holding my tracks.
I'm going to take a potion of healing and just pour it down her throat.
Okay. Nemoria, you feel your wounds begin to heal. Your eyes jut open, and laying beside you on the ground, tongue still partially wrapped around you, is the corpse of this creature, otherworldly.
I walk up to it and just spit on it as I release my whip from it.
Okay.
Do I roll for that, or does he roll for it?
2d4 plus 2.
It does. Either way.
Yeah. Whoever
Yeah,
wants to.
I don't know what the rules are. Who rolls for it?
Whoever. I don't care.
Yeah.
And I just look at the three of them. These things are in the dead spokes. We will be facing them again.
I don't like that.
And you can smell emanating from its flesh the rancid smell of sulfur just hissing from its wounds.
I cut off
And
its
it's kind of
tongue.
like, take that smell in.
Can I cut off its tongue? Can I cut off its tongue?
If you'd like to.
I would.
Nemoria, you kind of carefully unwrap the tongue from around you.
You just kind of roll, panting heavily.
Yeah. So do I cut it off? Do I manage to cut it off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty big. Like, you can't really screw it up. It's not like as fine-tuned as cutting out a tooth or something like that.
Yeah. So I just want to examine it and study it, and then maybe I'll give it to Zoramir. I'd like to study this later. Can you hold on to this?
Gladly. I'll just put it in my bag with the rest of my collections, and I'll throw it in there.
You see him turning, and he takes, I mean, it's a lot of tongue, and he's just shoving it into this bag, and it's like squishing and squashing, and you can smell it like erping out this sulfurish blood smell, and it, like, part of it doesn't all go in there, so he just puts the flap over the top of it, so there's a little bit hanging out of both sides of the bag, especially the end of it that has the spikes coming off the end, and it's just hanging out of the bag like a trophy.
So his bag is now full.
His bag is completely full. Yes.
One giant tongue.
So I'm going to look at Grayson and say, Grayson, can I have a sip of your flask? I want to see if that has the same healing potions that last one I had.
Why don't you just drink a healing potion? Or do you actually want the alcohol?
I would rather have the alcohol. I feel a little lightheaded.
I open up the flask and I'm like,
I just want a sip. So
I don't blame you.
Yeah. So I just take a sip of it. Wash my mouth out. The nasty taste of the blood and spewing out of my mouth. Thank you. So now I'm gonna take I'll take my mace and slap it over the head, just for good measure. Make sure you take its head back.
I just kind of fall on my butt and I take a sip myself.
Okay, you fall down looking at this massive creature and the sudden realization of what, not as much to Grayson, but to Nemoria, Blaylock, and Zoramir, of what you've really got yourself into with your desire to go to the Dead Spokes is really sinking in now that you've seen a lot of things. You've went against baby dragons and creatures of all manner and dark creatures, but this is different. This is on a whole different playing field from what you're used to. This is evil in its entirety.
Again, I kind of just look up at the three of them and I'm like, you hired me.
You didn't warn us about these things.
This is what we will be facing.
If this is anything what we have coming, we need to train a little more. What do you think, Grayson?
Well,
But
other than you being in its mouth the whole time, which I would not want to have happen. But yes.
But at least it wasn't hitting nobody else. And I kind of chuckle. So, and as I was dying and I was yelling out to Bahamut, I'm just gonna kind of see if I got his presence back. I'm gonna try to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
You reach out and touch your body. For a moment it feels warm, but that's just the blood running down into your hand as nothing happens.
I've been trained to fight things like this. But sometimes training is not everything. And you can see he's like, Grayson's physically like just shaking.
This is not what I anticipated from the Dead Spokes. I anticipated zombies, not demon spawn.
Oh, there's zombies. There's skeletons. There's ghouls and ghosts and spirits. But there are these as well.
zombies sound like a cakewalk compared to this thing.
Well, next time we shall be prepared. Now that Grayson knows what these are and he can tell us ahead of time so we can maybe do a different tactics on
I'm
challenging.
not sure what the weaknesses are, but they definitely hit hard.
They die just like everything else. He seemed... Could I tell that he seemed less affected by my ranged weapon?
Yeah, you noticed that while it hit him, it didn't really sink into the flesh.
Yeah. He seemed particularly resilient to my gun here.
Well, I'm surprised you hit him.
Well, I'll be like, watch, and then I'll take it out and then I'll shoot the corpse.
Okay. You take it.
Ricochets back.
It hits me right in the head. Bonk.
Roll to see if you hit it. You still have a chance for a
Please.
natural one.
No, don't make me do this. 25 on a corpse.
Nice.
He just walks up and takes the shot. And with a sigh of relief, you kind of slump to the floor. It's dead. You're tired. You look at Nemoria. She's beat. Zoramir's got a smile on his face, looking at the corpse, wondering what part of it he can eat. And with that, we're going to end for tonight.
There's a treasure chest right there.
I was going to say, yeah.
A chest doesn't mean it's
Gotta-
a
gotta
treasure
leave-
chest.
The
Well, leave the
chesticle. There's a
cliffhanger.
chesticle right there.
If somebody wouldn't have lost their stuff, we would have been opening it by now.
Well, blame D&D Beyond.
I will.
It was freaking there this morning. So
Yeah, you know, if you would have lost that battle, that would have been all right. We could have just went in there and got the chesticle and be all right.
Right.
Oh, this creature made an impression. So like I knew roundabout what its name was. I just couldn't find it. So
He's nasty. He's nasty.
Thank you everybody
It's the devil's anus.
for showing up, Devil's Anus. Or what did you say, the Helmadillo or something like that?
The Helmadillo.
Yeah, that was pretty great. Thanks for everybody for showing up and watching. If you're watching this on YouTube later, we'd love to have you live. Go ahead and stop by and chat a little bit while our adventures go deeper into the underwater temple. We'll
Don't forget to mash that bell.
Yeah, hit the bell.
Oh my gosh.
I can't even. We'll see you next week on Monday.
Like a freaking 10-year-old.
Yeah.